Noel, 2-0 victory in the end against Italy. It was a game in 2 halves, really.
Yeah, and I didn't expect anything different because Italy are a leading nation at this level, as we've spoken about many times before. And it was a good test for us because obviously it's the squad is a different squad in many respects that we had out tonight. But that said, it was good actually from my point of view that Italy had a lot of the ball, especially early doors in the first half, because what it gave us was opportunity to look at one or two, if you like, under duress. And that sort of it was just quite pleasing in terms of the way they applied themselves, our lads, and really restricted Italians to a lot of long-range strikes and goal without really threatening our goal that too frequently.
Do you think in many ways we scored a little bit too early because it didn't? So the lads, it took a while to settle after that. Really, all things considered.
No, I don't think it's ever too early to score. Because ultimately you want to go, you want to get goals and goals ahead, and we've done that. But what it enabled us to do is to have a look at things and say, okay, we've scored now what do we do? And I think one or two of the lads just found it a little bit the tempo a little bit strange, because you've got to remember I think there's 9 new lads in this group, so they've come together since Sunday for the first time. They're not really a team or a squad of any way, shape or form. And to their credit, we said to them many a time before, to all the year groups, when the opposition are having a spell, stay in the game. And I thought they did that very, very well, and that enabled us then, when the tide turns, to go on again. And in the end, if I'm honest, I thought we could have, disappointed we didn't come away with another couple more,
Yeah, certainly in the second half. I mean, the last 20 minutes were really, really lively after the second goal.
Yeah, you don't win the game in the first minute, but you can certainly lose it in many respects. And the fact that we applied ourselves the way we did, out of possession, because that's really important as well in international football, as you know. We stayed in the game when they had in their spell, and then as the game grew on, we grew. A few fresh faces, obviously, making changes here or there. We changed it around, personnel, and we grew again. And I thought we finished the game very, very strongly.
There's some very good individual performances tonight as well.
Very much so, and that's all the pleasing bit on under 18s. I said to the lads before, throughout the sort of the time we've been together, Alex Chamberlain was here at this stage 18 months or 2 years ago. So the opportunities are here for you. And I have to say, some of the new boys came in and said to me, well, coach, I think I've got a shout to be in the under 19s, because that's a challenge I laid down to them. You say to me this evening, and what you've been doing in training, that I can challenge you on the 19s. And I have to say some of the new boys did that.
Yeah, I suppose there's under 19 games coming up later next month, and then in the new year, and then possibly another under 18s game as well. So there's plenty of opportunities going forward to the rest of the season.
Yeah, very much so. And obviously, ultimately, we've got the 20s have got the World Cup. The 19s, God willing, we get to another finals, and that's the objective for the year. But equally, for all of them individually, they've got to keep doing the business for their clubs, or when they get the opportunity to come back with us. And like I said, I was really pleased with some of the new boys tonight.